無量未来如来に誘導両三へら無量釈迦如来に誘導両三へら無量実法如来に誘導両三下阿言調整願一種無浄土悲願不満足政府上昇学我を無量公不依頼聖主不再小貧具政府上昇学がし上文道、妙正長寺法、不教未正門、政府上昇学、未欲人少年、上映主凡行、智具無浄土、一生天人師、人力現代公、無償無才道、少女三苦名、交際集約難、回避地営言、名詞根無案、低速小悪道、通達全宗門、高僧上満蔵、いよろじぽ、日月主重期、健康音符言、一周解放像、公正空読法、上大集中、説法四式、不要一切仏、空足修徳本、願礼信条満、国威三害を、女仏無下地、通達未不詳、願学営利、都市最小観、志願や国家、大仙王冠道、国小天人、 go uchin yoke. Namandambu. 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 Ganishikudoku Yodo Seisai Doho Yodaishin Oyo If you want to come a little closer, that would be all right, I believe. Good morning, everyone, and I'm happy to see you and happy to see you're here safely and we're practicing all these safety precautions and taking care of each other. Can you hear me okay? Good. Well, last week, I was on Zoom talking to my little sister. And we've been doing that quite a bit since this pandemic thing came about. It's about the only way we can communicate because she lives in South Georgia. And so we got around to the discussion of, our different temples and churches opening. And she said her church was open. They were doing weekly services, but she's like me. She's a senior citizen. And so she's kind of holding off and not going back yet to those full-time services. But somehow we got around to the talk of memorial services. I think I mentioned that we decided to conduct memorial services this weekend as the first get-together that we've been able to do since the pandemic. And so she asked a couple of questions about it. And so that started a conversation about memorial services. She said, well, how often do you have these memorial services? And I said, well, we have them at 1 week, 35 days, 49 days, 1 year, 2 years, 6 years, 12, 24, 34, 49, and then every 50th year after that. And I told her, I said, we've been doing this ever since our founder, Shinran Shonin, passed away over 750 years ago. She said, wow, that's a lot of memorials. And I said, yes, it is. But to us, we feel that it's necessary. She said, because to her it seems like a lot, because why would you want to hold these memorial services and bring back the pain and suffering more often for those who remain? Seems like that's a lot of suffering that's not necessary. But I explained in our Jodo Shinshu tradition that our followers are born into the Pure Land immediately upon their death, instantaneously. And so these ceremonies that we have, these memorial services, it gathers us together at the gravesite to remember and feel gratitude for the friends and loved ones that we've lost. And holding this service in the memory of those that have passed away, we can acknowledge our ties to the various causes and conditions in our life which allow us to exist. We try to awaken to our real self in this life. Buddha comes into our minds and our hearts, and if we welcome Buddha into our minds and our hearts, if we can do this, then we'll receive birth, fortunately, in the Pure Land of Peace immediately after the moment of death. And this is in accordance with the Buddha's vow. So I went on to explain to her that our memorial services in Jodo Shinshu are not for the sake of those that have passed away. Our loved ones are not quietly resting. Instead, as Buddha and the name, Namo Amida Butsu, they will continue to guide us always to the Buddha's wisdom and compassion. At the beginning of the service today, we chanted the Sambhujo. We called upon the Buddha Amida, the Buddha Shakyamuni, and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions, in other words, the entire universe, to come and witness this very auspicious occasion. There's a line in the chant which reads, "We joyfully scatter flowers." And it may seem a little bit odd to some people to compare a memorial with a joyous occasion. But we do feel joy and gratitude towards our loved ones that have become, because of the impact, rather, that they've had on our lives. And having this service today, this occasion, to hear the Dharma, we are very grateful for that. We're grateful to our loved ones for showing us this way to lead a life of Nimbutsu. Shinran, earlier I mentioned a little bit about not holding these services for the sake of those that are departed, but holding them for the sake of the living. And Shinran had this to say about that. He said, "As for me, Shinran, I have never said the Nimbutsu even once for the peace and tranquility of my departed father and mother. For you see, all sentient beings without exception have been our parents and our brothers and our sister in the course of countless lives in the many states of existence. On attaining Buddhahood after this present life, we can save them, every one of them. Were saying the Nimbutsu indeed a good act in which I strove through my own powers, then I might direct the merit thus gained towards saving my father and my mother. But this is not the case. If, however, simply abandoning self-power, we quickly attain enlightenment in the Pure Land, we will be able to save by means of transcendent powers, first those with whom we have close karmic relations, whatever karmic suffering they may have sunk into in the 6 realms of existence and the 4 modes of rebirth." Join me in God's so please. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. When I say it's a joyous occasion, it's a chance for us to be grateful to those who have gone before us. I feel the gratitude to them and to you for having brought the Buddha Dharma from them through you to me. I feel this gratitude greatly, and I thank you so much for that. Today is a good example in my mind of the living Dharma, the living Sangha in action, respecting our loved ones and remembering them fondly. Thank you again for coming today. Wish you all good health and happiness. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully we'll be together soon at the temple where we can gather and share the Dharma with you. Thank you very much. This will conclude our service for today. Thank you so much.